Man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your door up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you block again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it like that's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put it in that gown, poppin' circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. On God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, lead them where you found that. Unannounced, get the bass, then we bounce. Off right, so much cap, it's astounding. East side, run up in your township. Back in the lab again, back on your again. I then whip through Madison, out East Afghanistan. We this skirt, do dirt like Zatarans. I've been so adamant, so cold like avalanche. I go by Babylon, leave in my bag again. More moolah, more problems, go crazy. Ferragamo, barricado, tunnel under just like I'm El Chapo. Back up on my, me no send no stamps, you get a, whole squad on some, this that church is on the move, pulpit, you with a cool kid, deuce, click, small room full of, could become a tomb or a nuisance, shit, my dogs come with a toolkit, they act a fool with, all my dreaming be elusive, I need the whole thing.
Cold-blooded, I've been hunted by a slew of, that's how I do it. With the rag out the window, then we riding around all night until the sky then went like blue on. Yeah, yes, son, we up. Shining like the 90s Jules' truck. I got the rope link with the boat anchor. Outside, I don't know danger. Hang around like a coat hanger. Still sliding. Press the issue. If them ride with you, then they leaving with you. If you owe me, then you pay me. I don't miss a nickel. I'm a sickle. My checkbook on Steve Ballmer. Do what I want, don't believe karma. Hit the lot, get a new whip. Drop the top, then on them. Talking like they coded. I ain't never seen a sneeze on them. I cough up another. Build a house new on them. That's another mansion in North Georgia. Why going in foreclosure? That M3, my fourth order. Yeah. I got a lake out back, I'm sitting on 50 acres. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just haters. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clocking. We sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play call and we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons. White winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my
normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic until I get in the park.
For Seattle, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy, but you know what? They've worked for every single win. The NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went through American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Seattle, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Trailblazers just way behind.
And I think for Seattle, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Russell is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Brady in at the 4 slot. And for the Trailblazers, C.J. McCollum out there with Wall. And there's Bennett. Then there's Harrell. And it's Phillips in at the 5 down low. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Pass to Wall. And Wiseman sends it back. Russell against Harrell. It's Russell with the drive. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Drills it from outside.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the 3 to answer on the other end. Wow, go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Passes it to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. It's good from long range. And that's now 6 points for Wall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
And it's Russell with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Murphy. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's Wall in the corner. And another 3 for Portland.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Back to Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
McCollum outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's off on his first shot of the game. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The drive by Russell. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Wizards.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebound, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Portland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brady. Here's Wiseman. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
All taking his time here. It's McCollum on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Now, here is Russell. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Wiseman. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
McCollum outside. The shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Russell passes to Wiseman. So here's Murphy. Pass to Wiseman. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And here's McCollum for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Pass to Murphy. Outside, Russell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Russell's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Bennett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman. For Portland, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That one is off. Mike Conley's checked in for Portland. And Seattle also making a change. Shaw's checked in for Wiseman. No luck that time either.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Russell passes to Murphy. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Murphy. Here is Shaw. He's guarded by McCollum. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Shaw passes to Russell. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Murphy outside. Portland leading by 4. Conley kicks to Bennett. Down low. Here's Phillips. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Goes up off the inbound. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Conley's shot is off. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the wing right side. Man passes to Shaw. And the shot goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Floats one, and it's Seattle with the rebound.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Lets the three fly. Again, Conley missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes it to Shaw. Here's Mann. Five to shoot, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Conley. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Phillips, the pass to Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. Mann passes to Grant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Inside, Harrell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Harrell's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Z-Bo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found the angles to finish.
Now here's Kispert. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Unloads from 13. Mann can't hit.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
And like the great Z-Bo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Greg, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
For the Trailblazers, Strus is checked in. Davis is subbed in for Bennett. Gary Payton is checked in for Seattle. Mann passes to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And there's the pass to Mann. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland leading. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Hammonds passes to Phillips. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Payton outside. Pass to Mann. Here is Shaw. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Here's Hammonds. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mann. And it's Seattle with the ball. Passes to Shaw. Kicks it out to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Shaw. That puts them in the lead. Shaw's got 10.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Seattle ahead, leading by just 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Mann. No points in the game yet for him. On the floor for Seattle. They've got Jeremy Grant. Also, Kispert out there. Shaw is out there with Payton, and it's Mann in at the point guard position. Five on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Here's Grant. That shot off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Here's Strus. And they'll get another chance. Fires the three. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mann. And it's Grant in the corner. To the middle. Drops in the layup for 2. Shaw's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Seattle. As to Phillips. Over Shaw. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Payton passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
This is where the size, speed, and mobility of Jeremy Grant comes into play. On the roll, tough to deal with.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. John Wall's checked in for foul. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Seattle. Here's Strus. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Davis down low. Just 5 to shoot. No coverage that time.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Wiseman. Kicks it to Grant. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded by Davis. Kispert dishes to Wiseman. Here's Hammonds. Covered by Payton. Hammonds passes to Davis. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the inside. Here's Wiseman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, they've been strong in the post so far tonight as well, and you always need inside offense.
Here's Wall. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
Pass to Murphy. And it's Russell at the elbow. Now here's Wiseman. Payton surveying the floor. Out left to the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside, Davis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Trailblazers have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. Free throw good, Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Brady. Pass to Wiseman. And here's Russell. Four on the shot clock. driving the lane. Got a hand on it. Here's Davis. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Pass to Murphy. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Murphy's got his first points in this one.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Good on the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Passes it to Wiseman. Murphy against Davis. Outside, Russell. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Wall passes to Phillips. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Brady covered by Wall. Brady passes to Murphy. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. There's the pass to Wall. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Left side, Davis. And a miss there on the triple. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle to the inside. He dishes it to Russell. Pass to Murphy. Now Payton. He is guarded by McCollum. Pass to Murphy. Now Wiseman. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Murphy against Davis. Passes it to McCollum. Now here's Wall. 11 points in the game. Over Russell. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Dishes it to Payton. Now here's Wiseman. Tight defense on him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Conley kicks to Bennett. The pass to McCollum. They could use a bucket. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. McCollum's got 11 points. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Russell. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A 3 from McCollum. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Murphy. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Murphy's got his 2nd basket. Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside Conley. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to Murphy. For Seattle, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiseman. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Montrezl Harrell did not like that.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum no good. Seattle leading by 5. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Russell passes to Brady. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
McCollum finds Conley. Pass to Bennett. Passes to McCollum. Will it go? Seattle grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Inside. Brady over by Conley. Brady, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Conley dishes to McCollum. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Seattle goes the other way with it. Russell feeling it out a bit. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Wiseman. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Conley, the pass to McCollum. Back to Conley. Now the pass to Harrell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frame suggests. Hold on.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Norman Bowles checked in for Portland. Hammonds comes in for McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Man passes to Grant. Nifty move. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Powell. Here's Hammonds. Down low. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Powell dishes to Harrell. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Out to the wing. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Shaw. Over by Conley. And the basket by Shaw.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Conley. Can't hit from the elbow.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Checking out Seattle. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes that commitment to attack in the painted area. You get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Well, it's never we playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shit.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Bennett is out there with Harrell, and it's Wall. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Phillips in at the 5 spot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. That's tipped. Now Murphy. Outside Russell. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Murphy outside, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
What a pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And Wall kicks to McCollum. Pass to Bennett. Over Murphy. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Bennett.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Back to Russell. To the middle. Wiseman finds Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Wiseman with the ball. He's defended by Harrell. Wiseman no good. The Trailblazers shooting the ball at 42%. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wall passes to Phillips. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 11.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Brady. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside, Wall. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
The pass to Murphy. McCollum against Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
And Wall. Here we go now. Nice D from Russell. Seattle leading by 10. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Wiseman. Over McCollum. Wiseman no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Wall missing again.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Shot by Bennett, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Murphy. Wiseman with the ball. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wiseman's got 12 points in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Russell passes to Brady. Now Wiseman. Outside Russell. Back to Wiseman. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And how about the night from Wiseman? There's no stopping this fella once he gets rolling. Good luck slowing him down.
McCollum dishes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brady. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Wall. Harrell trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Wall. Seattle has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now, here is Murphy. He's covered by Bennett. Passes it to Brady. Russell with it. Shot clock at 5. Over McCollum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Bennett. Seattle grabs the miss. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Murphy with the ball. He's got 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. It's stolen by Wall. It's McCollum on the wing. Right side, Wall. Back to McCollum. To the inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Looking back at McCollum's breakout third year, yeah, the scoring skyrocketed, but that assist rate went up as well. Effective as a decision maker.
Seattle calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Strus is checked in. Norman Powell comes in for Bennett. Davis is checked in for McCollum. And it's Hammonds in for John Wall. There's the pass to Payton. Sinks the triple. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Davis, here we go. Yes, that goes in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brady passes to Kispert. The offensive rebound. Tries again. He gets that one.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Hammonds. Here's Phillips. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
And really all game long, they've been able to excel with their post game, just dominating on the low block.
You know, they've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Pass to Brady. Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Davis. Here is Shaw. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Hammonds kicks to Davis. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Payton drives in. Pass to Mann. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Payton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Mann. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Hammonds. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Portland again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Now here's Payton. Here's Mann. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Conley kicks to Powell. The pass to Phillips. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Norman Powell with the 3.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up. But you think about a guy like Norman Powell, who was really in the second round drafted because of elite athleticism and his defensive ability. But boy, has he turned himself into a scorer.
Here he goes. Man. And it's Portland with the rebound. Pass to Hammonds. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Hammonds got his first 2 points of the night.
And no question for Powell. It seems like better shot selection has led to better efficiency.
Yeah, I agree. That and the consistency from range. This guy can rise up under pressure and hit the jumper. And if you crowd him, he's going to put it on the deck and use that speed to go by you.
Here's Shaw. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
1:14 left in the third. Off target on the 15-footer. Seattle leading by 14. Here's Mann. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Hammonds. Into the lane. Sweet little floater. Hammonds got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Mann. Pass to Payton. Here's Mann. Passes it to Brady. He tries for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Conley. It's tipped. Here's Brady. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Seattle leads by 12. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Seattle, we've got Shaw. Grant is out there with Kispert. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's man in at the 2. And there's the pass to Kispert. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
At 6'6", you can see shot ready. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, good use of the catch and shoot.
Conley with the 3, and another 3 for Portland.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Kispert. Pass to Grant. Here's Man. Back to Grant. Puts it up from 17. And it comes off the front of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 9. Then it gets to Conley. Here's Hammonds. To the left side wing. Top of the key, Conley. 3-pointer. Hammond's shot is off. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Seattle. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Shaw. Here's Man. He's covered by Bennett. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good for the Trailblazers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Norman Powell. McCollum comes in for Hammonds. And John Wall subbed in for Mike Conley. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. If he passes to Grant. Here is Shaw. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by McCollum. Count that bucket. 6 points for Jeremy Grant.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now McCollum over Russell. That one off the back iron and out. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here is Shaw. He's guarded by McCollum, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Trailblazers trail by 16. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th to stop the run. Shaw with the rebound. Seattle has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And it's Russell in the corner. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Seattle. Grant, that's good. And Seattle leads by 18.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
Here's Wall. The feed now to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Seattle leading by 16. Russell with it. Over to the wing. Now here's Wiseman. Plays it up and banks it in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Wall passes to Phillips. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Get there.
And here's Russell.
Watch him.
Down low. And finished off by Wiseman.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Grant kicks to Russell. Passes it to Murphy. Wiseman with the ball. Clock at 6. Grant against Harrell. No good from Grant. And it's Wall with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. The pass to Bennett. Phillips. He's covered by Wiseman. Here's Phillips. Seattle grabs the miss. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Murphy. Back to Russell. Unable to get that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Cullen passes to Bennett. Back to McCollum to stop the drought. Hits the three-point bomb.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Seattle leading by 17. Now Russell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Wall. Harrell trying to free himself up. Wall's shot is good. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Russell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And Harrell slams it in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Seattle has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wiseman the pass to Murphy. Back to Wiseman. Outside Russell. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiseman. Makes it off the glass. Wiseman's got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
McCollum, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Russell against Wall. Russell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Murphy. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiseman. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Wall against Russell with the shot. Wall's shot is off. Seattle leading by 22. Russell with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Seattle making a change here. And it's Seattle with the ball. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murphy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shaw. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Shaw's got 11 in the second half. For Portland, they've gone 7-15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Back to Wall. Passes to Phillips. Clock at 4. They get the rebound. And Harrell slams it in.
If you do not box out Montrezl Harrell, you are opening yourself up to offensive rebounds. This guy is a force there.
Pass to Murphy. Inside. Here's Brady. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Wall passes to Harrell. It's deflected. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Shaw. Banked in off the glass. Shaw's got 27.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Seattle.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight, making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Bennett. That shot is off. Seattle goes the other way with it. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Brady. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Wall. It's deflected and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.